Adam.
All right, here we
What
go.
the hell, man? Take you back outside. Go back outside. Go back outside. No, you're not. Go back outside. Adam, go. Get out of my
It's a
face right
live
now.
podcast. No, come on. He can come on down.
Dog.
He's just gonna be disturbing the podcast the whole
Yes,
time.
he gonna be trying to run back and forth. Gimme. You sit gonna sit
This
down.
is as
You're not
real
gonna
as
say
it
nothing.
gets. All right, let me check the audio. Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. Oh, my audio levels sound good. Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
I gotta wait for the delay to catch up. All right, we in there, and we mostly could see everybody. I mean, I can move over a little bit more if y'all want to move just to the left a little bit, just a teensy bit. All right, folks, we are here live, throwing the dust off, dusting our shoulders off, back into the podcast game. We actually got a timer too, so I can make sure I keep you here for just an hour, so I don't go over the time.
You talking to Adam, right?
Huh?
You talking to me or you talking to Adam?
Adam, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be bored. Oh, you know what? I got my thing echoing upstairs. Let me turn that off. Welcome, folks, to another rendition, edition, redition, redux episode of Talking in Teacups. I'm your moderator, D Cypher. Joined alongside me is your host with the most, Elbow.
That's all I
Elbow
wanted.
Slice. And then we also have special guest Baby Adam, who is extremely bored. He doesn't want to play the game. Well, he does, but he doesn't want to play this game. This game, by the way, tonight's episode, or tomorrow's episode if you're watching live, is brought to you by Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, which is like D&D, something that me and the boys be out here playing. I believe the audio sounded good. I can still hear the game and the music. Let me just go to story. So we're about to play. Me and Lawrence are about to play, and I'm about to go over the podcast. First section is the news. Let me just make sure that we're good with the music. Oh, yeah. Now I can hear my audio more than I can hear the game music. Oh, yeah, so we good.
I can hear you from upstairs.
Yeah, I forgot I was connected to the Bluetooth listening to music while I was doing stuff. All right, so in film news, the Batman has resumed filming after Robert Pattinson had the COVID-19. So now Batman is back on track, and he's not out here coughing and sneezing on the set. But I did see a little clip of him riding his motorbike, and he crashed as he was trying to hit the brakes. Might have been his stunt double, though, and he was pissed off. Because he's like, oh, the fucking brakes on the back. I mean, the brakes, excuse us. We have child. Don't work on the bat bike. Tech news. Samsung released...
Wait, are we not going to address this?
Yes, let's address it.
What if Batman got sick with COVID-19? Is he out for 20 days?
He's out for...
He got self-quarantine.
He's got a self-quarantine. Or he'll wear a new suit that has a mask on, like,
A
the
little
whole face.
respirator.
Yeah, it'll
Yo,
cover up his whole
These
face.
villains going to be like, yo, let's do it.
They're going to wreck the whole city up. So, in other news, Samsung has announced...
Sorry.
You're just looking at different characters. That's fine. Samsung has announced the Samsung Galaxy FE, S20 FE. Fan Edition is what that stands for. And what it is a $700 smartphone that gives you a lot of the best features of the Samsung Galaxy S20, but at $300 less of a price. So you still get the 120 hertz screen, which is great. You get a plastic back. So if you care about the glass features, you get a plastic back instead. 3 cameras. The camera setup's pretty average, 12 megapixels throughout, 8 megapixel rear camera, but the front camera is 32 megapixels, so it's definitely meant for taking a lot of selfies.
I don't take a lot of selfies.
And Zoom calls. It's meant for Zoom calls, which is something that we usually do, or Google Duo, not Zoom, sorry, Google Duo, something that we usually do. Also, in other news, in tech news,
Posters.
Sony PlayStation has finally announced the pricing, and since we haven't done a podcast with Xbox announced their pricing literally 2 months before the console's release. They were playing a game of chicken of who's going to go first. Xbox got theirs leaked at like midnight, so Xbox decided to go first, and now Xbox is coming out at $499 for the Xbox Series S, and they have a digital edition console called the Xbox Series S. Yes. Those titles sound pretty similar.
I mean, it sounds stupid.
Really weird that they did that. And we got $299 for the Series S, which is the digital one, and $499 for the Series X, which is their high performance, awesome one that takes a disk drive. So Sony said, all right, cool. We got $499 for the regular PlayStation 5, and then $399 for the PlayStation 5 all digital edition. So what do you think about those pricing?
I I mean, it's interesting that Adam, come on, man.
Tell him to join the podcast.
It's
Go ahead.
interesting that the cheaper Xbox is $100 cheaper than the cheap PlayStation. I figured that it would be, a little bit closer, but I'm still getting a PlayStation anyway. So.
I'm definitely getting a PlayStation 5. Not launch, only because I don't want the white plastic console, so I'm going to wait till they do a special edition where it's all black or gray or red. I have, you guys can't see it on the camera, but I have a red God of War PS3 and a red PS4 Pro for Sony, or PS4 for Spider-Man, sorry. So I kind of like that color scheme. I get that they wanted something futuristic. It does look like a Wi-Fi router, which is it's fine. That's what they wanted to go with. Kind of like a reverse ice cream sandwich.
Xbox.
The Xbox is simple. I can go for an Xbox. The Xbox looks like a PC because it's just black and a simple thing. I'm going to pick Ifan. So this game is basically like D&D, and I'm going to pick Ifan, this guy, and I'm going to just make him a ranger. Yeah, there it is. A ranger.
I'm a ranger.
You're a ranger? Okay, so then I'm going to pick Beast and be a battle mage. Actually, now I want to be the red prince, and he's going to be a battle mage. What else is popping? Oh, in movie news, Tenet.
Can we pause this or something? You gotta go.
Yeah, hold on. We'll edit this part out.
You're doing too much. Adam, you're doing too much. You hear me? Chill out. You about to get kicked out upstairs. No, leave it. You're about to get kicked out. Sorry, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so Tenet by Christopher Nolan is doing really good in the movie theaters. It's not doing as great as if we didn't have COVID, but it's doing a lot better in the movie theaters than people expected. Disney has not released their numbers for Mulan, so we don't know who made technically more money because Disney decided to charge you for Disney Plus and then also charge you an extra $30 just to see this film.
Yeah, but they said I think they sold 10 million copies
of that version of
Mulan.
Oh, okay.
Because they got to show you how many downloads they had.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that they said they made 33 million US.
All right.
And then like 70 something international.
That's not the best, but it's probably on par with what Tenet made, to be honest. Tenet was really good though. Tenet was really good, and it didn't flop because it was a bad movie. So if you are interested in seeing that movie, he looks dumb with those big old cheeks. Definitely go see Tenet. Because it was popping. Now, in topic number 1...
That's not what your wife said. She said...
reverse the flow of time?
She said that she didn't understand it.
Oh, do you have a dad joke before we go into topic number 1?
Do I have a dad joke? Yeah. How long do you think into this podcast I go before I destroy my son and kill him?
Can't.
This wasn't yours, but
I can just have it. Thanks. Let's see if he can make it to the 15-minute mark without destroying his son. Alright, topic number 1. You're making me laugh. What was the greatest movie sequel of all time? Now, I'm going to open it up to comic book movies. I'm going to open it up broadly. The greatest movie sequel of all time. Could be a third or a fourth. Just any movie that had a sequel. What was the greatest movie sequel of all time? In our own personal opinion.
By itself the best movie, or how much better it is than the first?
Either way. Could be all of those combinations. Because we're talking about overall. Not just how much it stood on its own. How much it improved upon the first one. Best movie sequel. Yeah. Yeah, I put you at a conundrum. A quandary. A little rimshambo, as they like to say out here on these streets.
I've never heard anybody say that.
Rimshambo? Yeah, I like that little mohawk he got going on right there. Alright, battle mage. Now, do I want to go focus on strength or intelligence? Now, I want him to just be... What you got?
I'm a ranger.
So, yeah, we're going to need a magic guy. Yeah, we're going to need a magic guy. I got to go battle mage. But then that's splitting me down the middle between strength and intelligence. I'm going to throw out some options for you. Empire Strikes Back. Bad Boys 2. Jurassic World. No, it could be a fifth. Just any movie that had a sequel. Godfather Part 2.
But no, I'm saying Empire Strikes Back is the fifth movie.
Mm-hmm. And how much did it improve upon that series? How good was it?
It's weird because it's the second one that came out, though.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to just be the second one. It could be whichever movie sequel yeah, whatever movie sequel. It don't have to be third, fourth one. No, any movie that had a movie afterwards. Which one do you think was the best one? You got Star Wars on, so I'm thinking it's a Star Wars movie for you, sir.
No, not necessarily. I think I would either say Aliens,
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire.
Because that's when shit got real. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
The end got real.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The tournament was entertaining, but was it better than Order of the Phoenix?
No.
With Dolores Umbridge?
Wait, Order of the Phoenix, is that the one where the girl was like, I killed Snape, Oh! That's a good one there.
That's not who she killed, but I don't really want to say it because...
I didn't mean to say Snape.
But that's not who she killed.
Yeah, I know, I just realized I said the wrong thing. Speaking of which, subtopic, are you excited for that Harry Potter RPG that just got released?
Yes.
I mean, announced? I'm not even a Harry Potter fan, but I'm definitely all for it.
I saw on Twitter...
Minecraft?
I do. On like every console.
I saw
except for Xbox.
A Twitter thing, like it was trending on Twitter, not to buy Harry Potter, the game.
Because she's made some transphobic comments, yeah.
I don't care.
I don't care either. And they didn't use her too much for the movie. Clary, I'm not going to be focusing on healing out here. Conjurer sounds good. Enchanter. Fighter. That's so basic. But I think I might be a fighter. We ain't gonna have no heals. That's cool with me though. And I can breathe fire. I'm gonna be a pyrotechnic fighter. So I'll use a little bit of pyrotechnics, but mostly I'm gonna be all strength. That way I can dumb down my character and make him super easy to work with.
Well, what's my character's name? It has to be is that Lucy?
You did a pre-made character, so you can actually go back.
Is that her name Lucy?
Laos.
I don't think this is Laos.
Lausch. They have audio. They'll talk too. Press triangle to hear her origin. Oh no, press X to hear her origin.
I just got over here.
Yeah, I see. What's your favorite movie sequel?
He doesn't know what the sequel is.
What's your favorite movie? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Up, Frozen, Star Wars, Deadpool. Deadpool? There we go. Deadpool 2, greatest movie sequel of all time.
No.
No?
No.
Bad Boys 2, greatest movie sequel of all time.
No.
No. Interesting. Constitution? I don't need Constitution. You gonna heal me,
Aliens.
Right?
Terminator 2.
We gotta make sure we buy some health
Toy
potions
Story
because
2.
I'm getting rid of my Constitution.
Dark Knight.
I'm a geomancer. That's fine. Warfare and geomancy.
Mad Max 2, Road Warrior.
Well, yeah, because that changed the whole movie. It was just some stupid, it was some stupid Australian.
Well, it was
pre
cool.
End of the world.
It was cool, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. Exactly. It wasn't apocalyptic. Until the second one, it's like
changed the whole world.
Let's jump in. Yeah, let's jump into this.
It really changed the whole world.
All right, we just need one dedicated barterer. Can you go back? Do you have bartering? Because we don't need all of us to be good at bartering.
I don't think so.
Check.
I got Lucky Charm.
Okay, that's good. All we need is one person to have Lucky Charm. And then who's going to be our main talker? Because then I can't get rid of my persuasion point. Okay. I don't need bartering. You said you have bartering?
No, I got Lucky Charm. Keep bartering.
All right. So then I'll be doing the buying and selling for us, and I'll just put my points into bartering.
I just got here.
I see. And you fell. Better be careful, too. Now, let me tell you a little brief history lesson. So Adam was here during one of our podcasts, and he just ran, like, away from the cat. No, it was from the dog. And he just clunked his head right on the island and had this big old hickey. So I'm just very scared when he's here because I don't want him to hurt himself.
The podcasts always get crazy when Adam's here.
Yeah, yep. Talents, opportunists. Yep, that's good. I wish I could get rid of Spell Song. I don't need that. I get Persuasion. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so I'll be doing the talking. Sophisticated. I get Fire Resistance. That's lit. I can add another tag. Yeah, I don't need another tag. Male, Lizard, Instruments. This is just what sound you want to hear.
I already have the Bansuri.
Okay, cool. Oops. I like the cello. Okay, good. All right, so wait, did you pick a movie sequel?
I said Aliens, T2, Toy Story 2, Dark Knight, and Mad Max Road Warrior.
Okay, Toy Story 2, really good one. That was actually a really good.
That's my top 5.
That was better than the first one too. Yeah, like that was actually on point. I bet it's the Arkham Knight one, whichever one's the tall one, because all his toys are tall.
I think he's pointing at Ezio.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Which one? Well, anyway,
I'm pointing at the Batman guy.
told you because he liked those taller people, and I just knew that was gonna look cool
this
too.
guy's over here.
Red Hood.
Oh, Red Hood. Speaking of Red Hood, there was another Batman game. I'm not sure if we got a chance to talk about it. Gotham Knights. Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay, so Gotham Knights was announced where Batman dies. This one is separate from the Arkham universe. Batman dies, allegedly, puts out a call to his 4 people, Red Hood, Nightwing, Tim Drake Robin, and Batgirl Barbara Gordon.
Tim Drake is Red Hood, I thought.
No, Red Hood is Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
Yep.
Tim Drake is Nightwing.
No, Tim Drake is Red Robin. Nightwing is Dick Grayson.
Dang, all these Robins.
There's a lot. There are definitely a lot. So he puts out the call to them, and this game is co-op 2 players. So he's basically open world, and you can go on missions similar to Marvel's Avengers. That game comes out in 2021, sorry, because 2022 is the so-called sequel to the Arkham series, and that's the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, made by Rocksteady. So this one's not, the game I'm talking about, Gotham Knights, is not made by Rocksteady. That game is made by WB Montreal, the same people who made Batman Arkham Origins, which I thought was a good game.
Adam, get out.
I don't.
Go in the living room. Go in the living room and sit down and watch TV. And take my phone. Take my phone. I'm not asking you.
One pause.
I want to eat.
No, you already ate. I'm not asking you. Take my phone. Go watch Netflix upstairs in the living room. Here. Get up. Go in the living room and watch TV.
So, speaking of Gotham Knights, open world, 2-player co-op. You don't have, not split screen, obviously, but you have missions, enemies, levels, like an RPG where they actually get levels and you go out there.
It's just a beat 'em up.
Yeah, but the combat is still that Arkham style combat where it's free flow and you can dodge and get a whole Gotham to play. And it's basically if they made Arkham Knight 2 players. That's basically what it is. So in this scene right here, we are trapped. It's a little bit of a Let's Play. It's a podcast, but it's a little bit of a Let's Play just so I can explain to Lawrence what's going on. We're trapped. We are what they call sorcerers. So we have collars on our neck so that we can't use our source magic, which is like our OP magic, but we can still use everything else.
They raped me.
I'm going to take off for split screen. I'll leave it on for right now. They raped her. Oh, you picked the chick? You still a ranger?
Oh, what am I doing?
You're just pinging that area so I can know to come there. He has to learn the controls. Let him play around with the controls. I already know what to do. When you're ready, don't even up the ladder. You're supposed to learn the controls first. What? Fuck it. Okay, yeah. Take a look around. Start from here. This will give you a tutorial. So go that way and read the screen. So, topic number 2. Samsung this year has released 10 different cell phones and at every price point. So my question is, this new phone that they just came out with, the $700 Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, is this the last straw? Is this too many phones in 1 year? So
I mean, how much they can't be making money off all these phones because
they're not. That's the thing. They're not. It's just like with Netflix not making, the subtopic a little bit. Netflix not making enough money, so they want to release a big movie every 2 weeks, I think they said, so they can keep people coming back, subscribing.
But they should have a steady flow of cash because everybody's subscribed to Netflix.
Well, you might subscribe, and then I might get your code, so it's not enough new subscribers. They need new subscribers.
But that means that they should know exactly how much money they're getting every month and don't spend above that.
Yeah, but the thing is, they want to make more money, so they get these big name celebrities on. What movie just came out? Bright? No, not Bright. Damn, what year is it?
Or something.
Project Power with Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You see that on the TV, you're like, damn, what show is that coming out? What movie theater is that coming out on? Oh, Netflix. But yeah, let me just subscribe to Netflix real fast. What they need to do is some intro offers to get people hooked. Like a little $10 intro offer. But it's already too late. People are sharing their Netflix code. He's learning the controls. X is to interact with stuff. Left sticks to move. Right sticks to move the camera. He's about to use a special ability. Was it encouraged? Yeah, give me some strength. Do it. I'm super strong now. Press square on this. I can move it. See that? I can move this out the way. So the company Samsung, let me move out the way, he's about to burn something. The company Samsung in the beginning of the year released the 3 S20s. So that's already where they muddied up the market because you had the S20, the S20 Plus, and then the S20 Ultra, which the S20 Ultra was like the big daddy of them all, but the problem is it had a autofocus issue. So it couldn't autofocus very well, I think with the macro lens where it's like zoomed in really close. And that phone cost $1,300. Now I think it was $1,399. Yeah, it was $1,399. It was way too much. And this is right before COVID.
Is that isn't Samsung, is it?
Is it the regular single fold or the 2-screen fold?
It's the regular single fold.
Oh, that opens up into a big tablet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last year. This year, unless he got the new one. He got the new one,
like the
oh
updated
my goodness.
one. The one that's not
the
all
Fold
crunchy.
2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to get to that because that came out later. So, let me just recap. I'm going to just go through all of them. You got, starting from the lowest price point, which is $180, the Galaxy A11. Then you got the A21 for $250. Then there's the A51, and that cost $500. A7, and that's the 5G version. The A71, which is also 5G, so everything else going forward is 5G, cost $600. Then now there's the Galaxy FE or Galaxy S20 FE, the fan edition, for $700. Then you got the S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra, Note 20, Note 20 Ultra, the Galaxy Z Flip, so that's 11, my fault, and then the Galaxy Fold 2, that's 12. My bad. Samsung released 12 different phones this year for every single price point you got, from broke nigga entry level to ballin' nigga, you just stunting on them. And the Galaxy Fold 2 is that phone. That's a $2,000 phone. So
he said it was $1,899 or something.
Yeah, exactly. So you got every price point from 150 to 200, 2,000. Yeah.
You got Alexa?
Yes. Say hi, Alexa, or hey, Alexa. What is it? Oh, Alexa, something.
It's Alexa.
Go back upstairs at him.
So did Samsung? I'm about to say did Android? Did Samsung saturate the market with too many phones?
Back upstairs. No, here.
Don't.
Then sit.
Did you go upstairs? You went up the ladder?
Yep.
Okay, so we're starting the story. Did Samsung saturate the market? Do you think Samsung saturated their market?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's supposed to, you know more than I do, but there's no way they can make money off all these.
Yeah, they're definitely not making the most money.
Like, I don't understand how they could be sustainable with it.
Well, the thing is, they can put out a phone very quickly because all they got to do is just take the certain parts, because they already have most of the supply chain in Korea, because the phones are manufactured in Korea. Then they're just shipping them to overseas. So we're leaving tutorial deck. He doesn't know mostly about the game, but just knows D&D rules. You talk to people, you investigate. It's basically like that. Picking up stuff, you're making people get angry with you. That's a crime scene. All right. Topic number 3.
Wait, topic number 3?
Topic number 2 was about Samsung.
What was topic number 1?
Topic number 1 was the best movie sequel.
Ah.
Now I want to dive back into movies right now.
Okay.
So I've been looking at these like timeline recaps, and one of them that stuck out to me was the Back to the Future timeline. So topic number 3 is, should they remake Back to the Future starring Robert Downey Jr., or it doesn't have to be anybody in particular, but I want to see Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland cast in that role. I want to see a remake, a shameless remake, because I was just watching the movie and I was like, damn, I would love to see this again take place in the modern setting, and then they got to go back to the 80s instead of going back to the like far past to the 50s. Like, that'd be dope.
That'd be dope. Why Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland?
Because they got the best chemistry. It could be anybody. But,
what the heck?
Oh, I'm in a fight too? Great, cool. So read that. Don't just skip past it.
Everything you do is
you get action points. Similar to D&D.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, is it my turn first? Oh, no, it's your turn first.
Determine the order of the combat. So what's it?
You get to move or you get to attack. And we don't have any weapons. We just have our bare hands. So he'll get us killed early, which is nice. We can start over when we're not podcasting and actually read the rules. So just do whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's my turn.
You can press up on the D-pad to give it that top-down D&D camera. That's the tactical cam. Yeah, no, I definitely want to see a remake. It doesn't have to be those two actors in particular, but
I'm not gonna fly it.
shameless remake, I'm all for it. What movie?
I'm not gonna fly it.
Okay.
What movie do you want to see a shameless remake of? That's the real topic 3, I guess.
Shameless remake?
Or a good remake. Like, what movie do you want to see remade? Here's a hint. The Last Jedi.
Which movie do I want to see remade? Artemis Fowl.
Oh, man.
I want to see Artemis Fowl.
Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that.
What do you mean?
You don't have enough action points. You already attacked. Press circle and end your turn. So look, if you don't use this one action point, it'll roll over, like roll over minutes, so you can do a different attack. Or you can move
how come
1
I
meter.
can't just blast this guy?
Because it takes 2. It takes 2 action points. You're
What
all
happened
out.
on my action points?
You used it. You already moved or attacked or something. I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. Crap.
We'll play again when we're not doing the podcast.
Oh,
So,
he shot me.
shameless remake of... Yeah, you'll probably die. We'll start over. It's all good. I know the order of operations. I definitely want to see a remake of Back to the Future.
Why Back to the Future?
Because I like time travel. I just got finished watching Tenet, so I'm really just into some time travel type
Watch
shenanigans.
Terminator.
That's a good one too. And see how that took me 3. It took me 1 move, 1 action point to get there, 2 action points to attack. That's why I only had 1 left. So now I just ended my turn.
Oh, what is it? Why are we fighting?
These are the cops, basically. They're called magisters,
Oh.
but these are the cops. And we're getting wrecked because you stole some of the evidence and...
I stole
to 'em.
evidence?
Yeah, when you picked up part of that dead body, they were investigating who killed that sorcerer. So it put us into combat. It's like real D&D, except, you don't have to rape anyone. You don't have to.
What are you talking about?
Daddy.
Yeah.
We're talking about him and McLovin. So when we do our D&D campaign, they get into some things. Now, I can hurt you, but I'm going to try not to aim at you. Let me just go tactical cam. Yeah, I just get this guy. Sorry, I still got you. That's my bad. And he's dead.
I'm dead?
I'm probably dead. Yeah, you're dead. I don't have any resurrection scrolls, so I'm probably dead as well. And that is where our adventure will end. What movie did you pick? Artemis Fowl?
Artemis Fowl. Or Dark Tower.
Let me think of something. Dark Tower definitely needs another remake, yeah.
Probably a TV show, though. It's too big, I think.
Oh, if I can get a TV show remade. Do you remember this TV show from the 2000s called Fastlane? I would really like to see that TV show come back.
I thought you were going to say Firefly.
I mean, yeah, but we've had so many different Fireflies. But I would
Fastlane.
Fastlane, yeah. It had Bill Bellamy and the white guy from Supergirl. You probably remember him. Supergirl season 1, and he was also in Twilight. He was like the dad of Twilight. You never seen Twilight? You've seen Twilight. You just remember Twilight. You've seen Twilight. Everybody saw Twilight. Everybody saw Twilight. You saw Twilight. If you were in high school in the year 2007, you saw Twilight.
I wasn't.
You saw Twilight. You saw Twilight.
But I didn't see
Everybody saw Twilight. Yo, he saw Twilight.
Why would I got so only a limited amount of time on this earth.
And part of that
I'm not
time,
gonna spend any of it watching Twilight.
part of that time was him watching Twilight. Part of that time was him watching Twilight. Just a teeny bit of it. Actually, can we get Twilight remade? Nah. Keep that where that is. Don't remake Twilight. Remake, oh, well, that's already coming out. I was about to say Blade, but that's already coming out, so we don't need a remake because that's already on the schedule.
I mean, I liked Blade and Blade 2.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, I want another one remade, but we are getting that.
When you say remake, they're going to tell the same story that they've already told.
Okay. That's fine. Put a modern spin on it. All right, so I got to think of something really old. Oh, Scarface, duh. Scarface, The Warriors, come out
Warriors.
to play.
I would like to see a Warriors remake, not a Scarface remake.
Oh, I would love to see a
Warriors remake would
Scarface.
probably be
They
good.
have so many, like, what was that movie with the black guy that just came out, like, last year, and it's like a hip-hop style movie, and he had that crazy funky dude? That was kind of like Scarface right there.
With a black
It was
guy?
directed by Director X. I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. But they have a lot of movies that are very similar to Scarface, so I can see why he doesn't need another Scarface movie. But
I'm not
I want it to
checking
be
for no Scarface
remade
remake.
in a modern setting, almost like how Bad Boys 3, whatever it's called, felt like it was trying to remake itself in a modern setting where you had the young, hip Spanish guy kicking butt. Am I switching on this, right? No.
Oh, you mean the
main
bad guy?
Yeah, the bad guy. On Bad Boys 3. Like, he was a pretty good villain. So-so? Did you see Bad Boys 3?
The end kind of ruined the whole movie.
Why? Because he became a good guy, or because the mom went super loco?
Do you care about spoilers or?
No, the movie's been out all year. Go see Bad Boys 3, people. What are y'all doing? Go see Bad Boys 3 right now. Like, go. Do it. Then come back. Pause this and go see it. Go ahead. Spoiler alert.
The whole end sequence was just so dumb. I liked it up until the whole end sequence, which to me was just
like the third act, or just that part where he's in jail?
As soon as they got on the plane to go to.
So the third act, yep.
Yeah.
Now, what about the third act was too much? The fact that they just went to another country, broke all these extradition. Well, they didn't bring anybody back.
I don't care about that. This is actually.
Okay.
I just felt like
she went a little too off the rails, didn't she?
It's not even that.
She was trying to do voodoo. That's what it is. It's the voodoo.
It's not even that.
It's the voodoo.
And then the son, like the motivation. So
well, yeah, I can see that.
So you know your father, right?
Mm-hmm.
James Ford. Is that his name?
No, James Martin.
Oh yeah, James Martin.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. James Martin.
Yes,
that's why you're James Martin Ford.
Yes.
Anyway, you know your father.
I'm being a ranger this time. You pick something else. Go ahead.
You know your father. If your mom all of a sudden, while you're in the middle of a fight with some dude, said, "No, actually, this is your father," would you stop and be like, "Dude, seriously? Like, you're my father? Like, what?" And then
if I was about to kill him, yes. If I was about to kill him, yes.
And then when they kill your mom, you're like, "So what? She lied to me about my father anyway."
Yeah, no, definitely not. Because I don't know if she was telling the truth already after all that time. I was already manipulated.
It was weird.
So yeah, I get you there.
Calling you.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end. I'm sure. No, well, topic number 4, topic of the show. I'm sure we've missed out on. Did we do Sunday Punday? Let's do Sunday Punday before we go to the end.
I didn't have Sunday Punday.
It's tough because we were, like I said, we're dusting off the dust from our records. That's an ugly face. That's a more chiseled face. Yeah, lower his beard, son.
Who did something funny recently?
A football player or a basketball player. How about
I said we already did Tory Lane shooting Megan Thee Stallion, right? We haven't been
Charles Barkley saying that Breonna Taylor's death was no accident. Like
Taylor's death. I mean, it was an accident.
Yeah, but he was saying like, oh, the justice system, the guy shouldn't have shot at the cops. Like that's what he was basically saying. And then Twitter was slamming him. What do you mean? Well, he's a law-abiding citizen who didn't know who was coming through his door. And he shot at them. Warning shot. Down the steps. A warning shot.
And they shot back.
Yeah.
But they probably weren't shooting at him to kill either because they didn't hit him at all. He was just standing in the hallway.
Well, then you got that.
I mean, that's a weird situation because, you know.
Yeah, I'm the blacksmith now.
If you shoot at the cops, you know, what do you want?
Daddy.
We can both be rangers. Doesn't matter.
Daddy.
Huntsman, pyrokinetic. Why would I want to be pyrokinetic? I mean, that's fine. And Huntsman, I'll take it. Bartering, Lucky Charm. I got Lucky Charm. I want Searing Daggers. Oh, actually, First Aid. Oh yeah, I'm lit now. Alright, I got the stuff I need. Searing daggers, throwing daggers, fiery daggers, first aid, I'm with it. Also, topic number 4. I don't got a good topic now. I forgot where my mojo was going. Give me a topic.
You want a topic from me? What have we been talking about recently?
What you got? What you got?
You don't watch any anime. It's hard.
I mean, I can still wax poetically about it.
Huh?
I can still wax poetically about it.
You mean bullshit?
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna, talk about it like that, goddamn. Snitch ass. You snitching for her.
Dude, this is a badass character.
That is. Don't let this one die.
What are you talking about?
You let Laos die.
That's not even her name.
It was. Didn't you listen to her thing? I don't know which Joan I want. Opportunist. I'm about to be stinky. So this is what stench does. It decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 25, making people hate me, but melee opponents find me less attractive in combat. Nah, I ain't gonna risk that.
I like the idea of a big, huge talking skeleton with the voice of a scholar.
Water Rush increases your recovery and maximum action points by 1 when your health is below 50. Sure, whatever. I can't think of what I actually want. Alright. So, topic number 4 is Ichibo coming back to Fire Patrol.
What?
I'm trying to talk about the stuff, the animes. Fire Monster.
Anime.
Firefighter. Firefights. Am I close at the title?
Title what?
The firefighting anime. Fire Monsters. We fight fire. Fire Squad. Firefighting Squad. That's what it's called. Alright, let's just talk about My Hero Academia.
Oh, you mean Fire Force?
Thank you, Jesus. My Hero Academia. When are we gonna see Captain Midnight? When's he coming back?
Who the hell's Captain Midnight?
The main guy. The main antagonist. He disappeared in the first season.
The main antagonist
Is...
Well, it depends.
Yeah, but the other one.
You got the big,
not the first one we
you got
saw.
All Might's enemy, who is All for One.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I call him Captain Midnight. That's how I know him as. I had to give him a name.
Then you have Deku's enemy, which is that guy with all the hands.
Yeah, but not him though. We talking about All Might's enemy.
All for One.
All for One.
What does he look like?
All for One.
Yeah, but what does he look like?
Really strong.
He doesn't really look that strong. He's just a dude wearing a suit with a big metal mask on.
I know, but he look kind of buff. He looks like.
I mean, I guess he looks buff enough to be in a fist fight with somebody, but he also can get stronger at will because.
That's what I'm talking about. I call him Captain Midnight because that's just what I think of when I see him. Like Captain Midnight. When's he coming back? What's going on with him?
What do you mean? He's in prison.
Yeah. When's he coming back? We want him back.
No, we don't.
I'm a huge fan of him. I liked his arc.
No, I want him to come back when our heroes are strong enough to fight him.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
That's how you tell a story. You need progression.
Yeah, he's a pretty tough guy.
That's why in my D&D that I'm doing right now, I've had that I'm the dungeon master in. I had them team up with this guy Thoris. I told you about this, right?
Yeah.
They teamed up with this guy.
Spoilers for his D&D if you're watching it on his channel.
And then he ended up being a dark mage. And he killed their best friend. And he took his crystal because he's a prince of some kingdom, and each kingdom is in charge of this crystal, and then that crystal is used to seal the Lich King, and then if you get all of them together, they can reanimate that sucker.
So is he still with the party, or he's gone now? Because y'all took his crystal.
Well, no. So Edwin was the prince.
Mm-hmm.
Thoris is the dark mage.
Okay,
they were all in the party together and then Thoris kills Edwin. Bow. Took his crystal.
Okay.
So yo, what the heck? They killed Edwin, our best friend.
All right. Sounds good. He doesn't sound stronger than All for One though.
Thoris?
Yeah.
He is, I think, a level 17 challenger.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah.
He's an archmage, like a custom archmage I found online.
Gotcha. I love finding different monster builds, and I definitely want to get back into D&D. With the time I just spent on this, we're at 38 minutes.
Yeah, you got to get back into D&D.
Yeah, this.
But so Thoris, boom, he kills Edwin, and it's
thanks for giving me COVID. Wow, cool.
There's 4 kingdoms, boom. So Shiz and Liam got to go around to every kingdom and try to secure their crystal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing right now. They actually just got out of jail.
This is what pure boredom looks like. Thanks for watching, folks. Make sure you go out there and go vote.
The D&D campaign is sweet.
And we'll catch you.
Vote for Trump.
Same black time.
4 more years.
Same black channel. We out.
Our black unemployment was at an all-time low before COVID hit. We had the highest black jobs gain in 51 years.
Oh, I remember doing that and busting my lip when I was a kid. Luckily, there's nothing here from the bust his lip on.
You
I mean,
know,
if he jumps really hard,
crime was at an all-time
just
low.
so you know, I got that on camera that he's going to jump hard and hit that. So
crime at an all-time low. Like, what more do you want? You can't. The Democrats just can't call everybody racist and get your vote every 4 years. It's stupid. It's no way to run your system.
So do you not think that Donald Trump is racist?
I don't think he's racist. I just think he's stupid.
Okay. What about him separating families of a different race just because he doesn't want them in the country?
Who cares if they're of a different race? If they're white and they're trying to sneak in here, they deserve to get stopped.
Yeah, but they're not white. They're Mexican and Hispanic.
Who cares what color they are? They're breaking the law. If your mom robbed a bank and she had you in that little baby carrier when she did it, they're going to separate y'all. That's what the fuck they're going to do. So I don't understand what the argument is.
The argument is that they're coming into our country illegally, yes, because they're refugees, yes.
No. When you're a refugee, you go to the closest safe country, which would be Mexico.
No, well, they're escaping Mexico because it's not safe.
No, get out of here.
It's disease, it's famine.
So you telling me there's no South American country that you could go to be safe?
They want to come to North America, the land of opportunity, and steal our jobs.
Mexico's in North America.
There are a lot of jobs and opportunities here in North America.
Mexico is in North America.
Oh, yeah, Mexico, yeah. Well, they want to come to
I know
United
they want to come
States.
to America because it's freaking sweet.
It is, and they don't have to pay taxes. Why would you not want to come there?
You do want to come here, but it's against the law to just walk across the border.
Why, though? They want a job.
They can get a job.
Oh, great.
They got to file to come in legally.
Yeah, but that takes a long time. They got to pass this test. They got to learn how to speak our language.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think it's a requirement to speak English.
Oh, bet then. Oh, man, he almost kicked the crap out of you right here. Yeah, we definitely don't. He almost just popped you right there.
Yeah. What it is
you survived past the 15-minute mark, though. Great.
They call it racist so that you instantly have a visceral feeling against it.
But Donald Trump literally tear gassed the peaceful protesters in Washington, D.C. just so he could take a photo out with an upside-down Bible and toss it around like a baby's diaper.
But when they tell you
Hitler signs,
when there's a bunch of feds saying that you gotta clear this street,
yo, he gave him 2 seconds warning. Y'all gotta move.
They knew it. Come on, bro. When it's feds and they're about to cross the street because they got a security area for the president, they don't care what you talk about. Get the hell out the way.
Yo, it's peaceful protest there all the time, though.
Right,
that's not a thing that's like, oh wait, it's a normal thing for people to protest outside the White House on that street.
Yeah, and you could peacefully protest out the street, or you could protest now and then you could leave and come back 20 minutes later and then protest.
So
again.
he can take a photo out, bro.
I don't
so
care
he can
what
take
you're
a photo
trying to
out.
do. Your job as a federal agent is to protect the president.
All right, what about in Portland where they're just abducting people?
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. It was secret police.
They were arresting people.
Yeah, abducting because they weren't announcing who they were. They were just taking you. Yo, come on, go. We gotta go.
Federal agents plainclothes people all the time.
Yo, but you gotta say.
Fit. So my uncle Kareem. I've already told you my.
Don't say their name. Snitching.
He's fine. My uncle Kareem.
Stop
plainclothes jump out on him all the time, just to make sure he good.
What are you doing? So,
they literally,
I feel like he about to fall. He's definitely about to go down there. He's exploring now.
Plain clothes. They literally hop out of van, and then they just come pat him up. They're like, "You good, Kareem? You good? You good?" And then they hop back in the car and bounce all the time.
Wait, is Kareem an undercover cop or no?
Kareem's my uncle. He's been to jail a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. Why do they pat him down?
Because he's a menace to society.
That's not funny.
That is funny.
That's not funny. All right. What about the fact that he does not like black people?
Who?
Oh, that was George Bush. Never mind.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
I'm pretty sure Donald Trump doesn't like.
Get off there. Donald Trump doesn't care if you're black, white, Mexican. Donald Trump likes being around important people.
Okay.
If he thinks you're important, he doesn't care what color you are.
If the podcast started popping as soon as he started doing this, all I had to do was talk about politics.
Also,
back to
I
what we
think
first started
Donald
talking
Trump.
about.
I really don't want to vote for Donald Trump, and I honestly don't think that I am. I might just go third party again.
So thanks for wasting a vote. Thanks for that.
What do you mean wasting a vote?
Thanks for wasting a vote. You know exactly what I mean by that. You're divvying up the votes by 3 when you can just go Democratic.
So the worst, in my opinion, the worst thing that ever happened to this country is a two-party system. That's how we get so far away from each other. Keeping that aside, if you think I'm wasting a vote, I'll just vote for Trump.
That's fine too, as long as your voice is heard. As long as your voice is heard.
But everybody thinks this way. If everybody was like, let's just vote for the best candidate, we wouldn't be stuck with 2 assholes.
So is Biden not the best candidate in your opinion?
No. I think Biden is mentally defunct.
That's why he has a VP.
No, I don't like Kamala Harris either.
Why don't you like Kamala Harris?
Because she's a bitch.
What does she do?
And you mean as a DA or a senator? Because there's things to criticize.
Which
about
one
her.
Was she most recently? A DA or a senator? Senator, probably. Yeah. What did she do as a senator?
So
don't talk about her DA days. You know how long ago that probably was?
I mean,
10 years. People change.
She was an adult, and she was a public servant.
People change,
but she was keeping prisoners.
This is DA or this is senator?
Yeah, in their sentence longer than they had to be, so that she could keep using them for cheap labor to fight forest fires.
That's slavery. That's slavery with extra steps.
You want to talk about racism? I want to talk about racism.
Hey, listen, it's two sides to every coin, okay?
Yeah.
And they're not all good.
I know.
It's like Two-Face.
Republicans and Democrats, they're both bad.
Yeah.
It's like if Two-Face burnt both sides of his coin.
Wait, where'd that quarter go? That's probably going lost in the sauce now.
That would be the Republicans and the Democrats. We need somebody who can consolidate the horrible. Somebody who can say, this is horrible on your side, let's just do this. This is horrible on your side, let's just do that. The thing
with that, though, one person, as in the president, couldn't make that change by himself because they have to go through the stupid voting system at the Senate House. You know how that works. I don't know exactly how that works.
So Republicans say that they are for small government. But every Republican that's been in office has signed off on a huge budget. Huge. We got to cut all of that crap down.
And you know the thing with those budgets, you can't go under budget or next year they'll cut your funding. You have to spend every dollar that they allocate to you, even if it's on dumb stuff.
That's just the people who end up getting the money. But I'm saying the president signed off on even giving them the money, and it's already too much. We're spending more than we make.
Yep. It's putting us in massive debt to who? I don't even know. Probably China. Probably China.
A lot to China. But Republicans say that they're for fiscal responsibility, but then they always sign these huge.
So what are Democrats for, or say that they're for?
Democrats say that they're for the working class people, and they're for compassion and stuff like that. But then they end up raising the taxes on poor people, and then they ended up signing.
The Democrats raise the taxes on the poor? Yo, you out here spitting some Trump lies, bro?
Democrats raise taxes on everybody.
Oh, all right. I'm just making sure you're not out here spitting Trump lies.
So Democrats raise taxes on everybody.
Trump was saying that Biden was trying to raise people taxes, and then Biden was like, yo, that's a lie, bro. I'm not actually doing that.
They always say that. But, Democrats raise taxes on everybody. Donald Trump did signed that tax bill that lowered taxes for everybody.
Okay.
But Democrats didn't like it because it really lowered taxes for the rich.
Okay.
But if you look at
he's a businessman.
If you look at where all of the money that our taxes come from, look at the highest.
Is it the rich people or no?
Yeah, the rich people, they pay like 50% of taxes. Like the top 5%, they pay like 50% of taxes.
Okay.
I don't fact check me on that number 5 to 50, but it's a little bit of people paying most all the taxes, but we don't like it because they're rich, so screw them.
Okay, I can see that. You've made some strong arguments, and I don't have a lot of counterpoints right now, but maybe next week we can discuss further. But any final thoughts, Adam, before we end tonight's episode, to whatever time period it is?
Don't trust Democrats. Don't trust China.
Yo, can you say don't trust Republicans?
Well, Republicans will spit in your eye. We know not to trust Republicans.
I mean, but damn, he don't know that yet.
Spit in a little shot glass that's got your favorite character, and they say, "Come on, open up," and they just kind of pour it in your eye.
All right.
Either way, you can spit in your eye.
Thank you for watching. Make sure y'all go out here and go vote. See you same black time, same black channel. We out. I keep holding this for the screenshot button. I set my controls all weird.
You ready to go, Adam?
No.
You having too much fun. How do I end this podcast?
Get off of there, man.
All right,
Get off of there. I'm gonna have to pay to get this thing reupholstered.
This is Stop Broadcasting.